Hey y'all, Choice here. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Here I want to take a moment and talk about manifestation. I began to talk about manifestation, law of vibration, law of attraction, how to create your reality, how to stand in your creator status. I tell you, it really gets better when you stand in your truth. Once, like it says, first seek the kingdom and all will be added unto you. All that you shall ask is given unto you. It's true, because when you first seek the kingdom, that is where the all of you resides. That's the God in you. That is the eternal love in you. That's the unconditional love in you. That's your creative force. That's it. Okay? So, manifestation. How do we create our reality? Well, you hear me talk about it all the time, but I usually speak about it from the other side, where I guess bother you about not allowing others to take what's rightfully yours and use it for their own amusement or for their own gain or for the building of their own wealth, prosperity, power, whatever it is for them, rather than for you to know how to harness it and use it for yourself. That's why it was given to you. That's why that power of creativity is who you are. It's who you are. But we come out and we leased ours out. In fact, we don't even lease it out. They come and take it for free. No, they actually pay, because you know what they pay for? All of the media, all of the advertisement, all of the signs and symbols, all of the jingles, all of even the cartoons, the movies, everything. They pay for that because they know it's an investment in you, the true currency, your energy, your attention, and of course your creativity and your ability to manifest. So when they can harness all of this energy and power and direct it towards their goals and their agenda, and they're able to loop it into that agenda, they basically can create anything with your energy. Manifestation. To manifest your reality, you only need to stand in who you be and who you are. That's it. But because we have so much internal stuff that's going on, that's been implanted, indoctrinated, we have to go through the hoops of reprogramming ourselves. So we do this by the way of visualization, of self-talk, of affirmations, of all types of rituals that we do, scripting, to kind of like reprogram ourselves or to uproot misinformation, knowledge, and even unworthiness can make a person feel insecure, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, inferiority complex. All of these things happen when you feel that you are not good enough. when you're not worthy. Like, you're not worthy to even be in the presence of the Almighty, when the Almighty is who animates you. So anything that keeps us feeling low about ourselves keeps us from being able to manifest something that we feel is beyond our grasp. We manifest all the time. It's who we are. We can't help but create. We cannot help but create because it's who we are, it's what we do, it's how we exist. It's what makes life. You're this in the movies before, where the person is running. I'm not sure of the different movies, but they've showed it in a number of movies, where as they step, the ground appears under their feet, or the bridge or something appears under their foot. So as they walk, the floor or the ground appears. But you have to be able to walk in the knowing that it's there, though you can't see it. So, and once you get good at this, you begin to run. Though there seems like there's no ground, there is just a pit under your foot. You can actually walk off the cliff and begin running, knowing that the ground shall appear under your foot, or under your feet. This is how manifestation can work for you when you first seek the kingdom within. You won't have to do all of the things that we have to do to uproot the miseducation by design, to take away your power so that they can control you. Because if you knew how powerful you are, you would not have people in a place to control you in that way. Because if you were in tune with your true being, you would be the right thing. So now that I went off a bit, let me talk a little bit about manifestation. Manifestation is just you observing something you desire to have through visualization, through seeing it, matching becoming a vibrational match with that thing, letting it become a part of you, which it is already a part of you, because if you can conceive it, if it can come up in your mind, it has to be a part of you somewhere. And so it's just a matter of tuning into wherever that energy is, wherever it is. And usually what happens is we become distracted, and so we don't quite tune in, because we tune into other distractions. So when you can get hyped and let that be what is with you, and you just loving it, and you walk in the knowing that it's with you, it will show at some point. It will show. I said in my other video, never ever doubt. If you stand in the know for 99.999 and on percent, and then you have that one moment of doubt, that one moment will wipe out like an eraser. Go back to go and start again. Yeah. So you don't want to doubt. You want to know that that which is within you has all power, and it was gifted to you with, of course, within this realm of principles, that you can operate within this realm of principles, because we are all governed by what some would say laws. I prefer to use the spiritual principles, the universal principles. One would say universal laws, universal principles, and spiritual principles, and all of this stuff. But we are governed by that. That's where this vibrational frequency thing comes in, because that's part of it also. Cause and effect. What's within is without. You know, the what's down below, what's above is below, and what's below is above, and all of that is still a part of the basic principles that govern us here. But understand, if there's anything that is in the way of your manifestation, of you calling forth that which you desire, of you experiencing some of the things that you are feeling in your heart and inspired to go after. One of the ways to do this is through visualization. Keep living it in your mind. Keep living it in your mind. Just keep seeing it over and over in the spirit of joy and thanksgiving and full and wholesomeness and love and appreciation. Just keep feeling it and walking with that joy in that space, that sacred space. Just keep it there. Keep the fire lit through appreciation. That's the fire. So you got your passion going, you got the thing, you move on that urge, which is that inspired urge. That is the all-knowing, the all that is within you, urging you to go, to which way to move and how to go, so that you can realize the things that you are desiring to have. So you can create your whole life through a series of visions and appreciation. And maintaining a level of joy. And if there's anything that's getting in the way of that, of course you have to handle it. And people do that by many ways, which I'll have to go into on another video. But while that is going on, you can begin now by keeping your mind focused on images in a movie, if you will, that is showing the life that you choose to live. And keep that in the forefront of your mind. And every day you can add to it. Every opportunity you can bring a little more to it. But I will tell you, be sure to add appreciation, gratitude. So yes, be sure that you have the spirit of appreciation, of gratitude, of thanksgiving, of all of that, and well-being for yourself and others. You know, just a true appreciation for all that is and all that you've been gifted with. You know, keep that in the forefront, because if there's anything that's going on in the shadows, or that is within your being that you don't know that has been planted there, eventually, with your continued focus and appreciation on that you choose, the other stuff will dissolve. Because remember, what you don't give energy to cannot continue to flourish. It's what you give your energy to and your attention to and your awareness and your love and nurturing, you know, too, is what will grow and flourish. So even if there is some undesirable scripts that are playing in the subconscious space that actually runs you when you're not thinking or not conscious or not in the moment, whatever that is will begin to be overpowered by the new that's coming in. You know, it's like that wave, a current coming in and overtaking the smaller wave. So as you give your desires and you imagine and you create and you visualize your life the way that you choose to see it, the other stuff will like disintegrate seemingly back into the ether and be a line for those that want to resonate with that. It'll go in there with that energy source. I mean, it will flow towards those who their vibrations go out at a certain frequency, and they are attracting that kind of stuff because that's where they are. But you now relinquish that by focusing on what you desire. So see the life that you want. This means coming away from some of that other stuff that you've been watching. It means giving yourself some time, some true time to work on you and your family, your loved ones, or whomever it is that you are rolling with. Take that time. Now, there may be some with you that are not ready to go that way, and you have to be able to discern when to let go. There's some things you cannot let go, like your children, little people. You have to keep them, and they for sure will show you who you are and who you are not, because they will test you to the very core. But you can be the image, you can be the example of what you're trying to help or working to instill in your children. But you have to still let them find their way. But you can instill certain principles about how to direct their minds and how to focus on certain things, and how, where their focus goes is what grows. Show them how to nurture little things. It can be a pet, it can be flowers, or planting seeds in the earth, or coming and paying a tree a visit, or being compassionate towards other people, things like that. You can show them that. And while they're doing that, they too will continue to manifest, be who they are, but bring into this world more harmony, more love, more laughter, more fun, more peace. Yeah. So I went over in this video, so I'll have to do another on manifestation, and the next time I'll get right to it and speak more on it. But build the vision. And if you can give yourself a phone break, a news break, a media break, whatever, break from people that have a realistic mentality, because there's different kind of thinkers, and we're going to do that in another video. You have different type of thinkers around you that sometimes you have to give them a break too. Hey, love from a distance. Thank you so much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Much love.